Thiru MV James Kumar, Managing Director of Mathrubhumi. Thiru PV Chandran, the Managing Editor of Mathrubhumi. Thiru PV Nitish, the Joint Managing Editor. Directors Thiru Mayura Shreyams Kumar and Tirumugu Devika Shreyams Kumar. Thiru Manoj K. Das, Editor of Mathrubhumi, Daily and Digital. The State Secretary of DMK, Kerala, Thiru Murugesan. The State Youth Wing DMK Joint Secretary, Thiru Vipin Murugesan. Thiru Anish, the District Secretary of DMK Trivandrum. The State Youth Wing Joint Secretary of DMK, Thiru Durai Pechamuthu. The DMK Advocate Wing, Advocate Thiru Arul Jyoti. My beloved DMK party cadres, friends from the media, good afternoon to one and all who are present here. Anaivarukkum vanakkam, ellavarukkum namaskaram. I'm very happy to take part in this important conclave arranged by the prestigious Mathrubhumi group of Kerala. The word Mathrubhumi means Thai Nilam in Tamil and motherland in English. Whenever I come to Kerala, it makes me very special, like I'm coming to my own home. I thank each and every Malayali brothers and sisters here for showing boundless love and hospitality. I stand before you to speak on an issue that strikes at the very heart of our democracy, the erosion of state rights, a constitutional promise that is under threat, a grave threat. I would like to start by thanking Mathrubhumi for giving me this topic at the right time, especially when the union government is trying to encroach upon the powers of the states. Certainly, it has been happening in the states that are ruled particularly by the opposition parties. The Dravidian movement, born out of the struggle for social justice, linguistic pride, and state autonomy, has always defended the rights of states. Our leaders, Thandai Periyar, Perengaranna, Muttamalingan Dr. Kalaignar, fought tirelessly to protect Tamil Nadu's unique identity. Their fight is being taken forward by our Honorable Chief Minister, Thiru Udhayanidhi Stalin. Let me begin with the recent union budget. As you all know, in the Union Finance Minister's speech, a 1.5 hour long speech, she who claims to be from Tamil Nadu did not even mention the name of Tamil Nadu even once. This is the second consecutive year the BJP-led NDA alliance government is avoiding Tamil Nadu in its budget. Not only Tamil Nadu, even the name of Kerala was not even mentioned once in the union budget. However, they have allocated huge funds for the states like Bihar and Gujarat. This shows the stepmotherly treatment of the BJP-led union government towards Tamil Nadu and other non-BJP ruled states like Kerala. Therefore, on behalf of our party, DMK party, we are going to stage a statewide protest in Tamil Nadu day after tomorrow against the NDA government for not allocating funds to Tamil Nadu. Whenever we speak of state rights, there is always a voice claiming that it goes against the nation's interest. To them we ask, who gave you the sole authority to decide what is best for the nation's development? Do not paint a false picture portraying us as disruptors while you position yourself as the sole protectors of the nation. I want to highlight that the union government cannot effectively implement any scheme in a state without the involvement of the state government. It is the state government that is deeply connected with the people in every aspect of their lives. Our leader and former Chief Minister, Perengaranna, once said that it is the state government that shares the joys and sorrows of the people, not the union government. For example, if a huts catch fire, people on the third floor of a neighboring street's building may be concerned that a fire has broken out and that people might suffer. This represents the union government's concern, distant and detached. But the state government's concern is like that of the residents of the neighboring huts who live among the people and share their struggles directly. I'm proud to say that I belong to the DMK, Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, the first party in the country to pass a resolution in the state assembly demanding state autonomy in 1974, which is exactly 50 years back. It was done under the leadership of our former Chief Minister and leader, Muthamazharinyar Dr. Kalaignar. I am glad that today more state governments have realized the importance of ensuring more powers to the states and are voicing out for it. The Indian Constitution divides subjects into the union list, state list, and the concurrent list. However, the union government has been encroaching upon matters under the state list. Why does the union government want to concentrate all powers in its hands? Our leaders from Tamil Nadu have stressed that only subjects like defense, foreign affairs, and interstate relationships should be under the union government. But over the decades, the union government has taken excessive power, undermining the federal structure. From school education to higher education, the union government is interfering unnecessarily, putting the future of crores of students at risk. Since the Tamil Nadu government did not accept the new education policy, the union government is now withholding funds for the education schemes of the state. While this affects the functioning of our schools, our Dravidian model government, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, has stepped in and provided funds from the state government to compensate. DMK's core political ideology is Manirathil Suyachi Madhiyil Kootachi, which translates precisely for autonomy for the states and federalism at the center. We demand that the powers being carried by the union government be shared to the states so states can serve the people more effectively. Despite limited resources and restricted powers, state governments have done a great deal for the welfare of the people. For example, Tamil Nadu and Kerala have made remarkable achievements in health, education, and other social welfare parameters. The standard of living in southern states is higher than many other parts in the country. The per capita income of Tamil Nadu is 3,08,000 rupees, whereas the national average is just 1,96,000 rupees. We have achieved this without any special support from the union government. However, instead of assisting the performing states, the union government is causing obstacles. Tamil Nadu has been continuously hit by natural calamities, yet the union government has failed to provide adequate relief funds. Last year, as you know, Tamil Nadu was severely affected by cyclone Fengal, which caused heavy rainfall, massive floods, and widespread destruction. The state government requested rupees 6,665 crores from the union government for rehabilitation efforts, but only rupees 994 crores was granted, and that too from the SDRF, the State Disaster Relief Fund. Not even a single rupee was given from the union government's own funds. It has been the case every year. Despite this, our Tamil Nadu government has always extended its support to the affected people using its own resources. Since Narendra Modi became Prime Minister, India has not progressed in any aspect. His decision to implement demonetization without any consultation with the states crippled the Indian economy and affected every single citizen. Similarly, his implementation of GST without considering the voices of state in the GST Council has severely impacted the industries and businesses across the country. Another critical subject under the union list is the census. A majority of the political parties across the country are demanding that the union government should conduct a caste-based census. However, the union government has done nothing in this front. I have just highlighted some of the key subjects under the union list where the Modi government, BJP government, has failed miserably. One of the most glaring examples of the erosion of state rights is the misuse of the governor's office. The governor, who is meant to be a constitutional head, has become an agent of the union government. Governors in the opposition-ruled states like Tamil Nadu are acting not as a bridge between the state and the union, but as a roadblock to the functioning of the elected state governments. In Tamil Nadu, we have a governor who is sitting on bills for months passed by the legislature. He has delayed crucial decisions and act in ways that defy the mandate of the people. The union government is forcing the National Entrance Eligible Test, NEET, on Tamil Nadu, a state that is already excels in public health. The delay in granting assent to the NEET exemption bill, which was passed unanimously by the Tamil Nadu Assembly, is a stark reminder of how the governor's office is being weaponized to undermine the state autonomy. In Tamil Nadu, the governor's office, instead of being a symbol of unity, has become a tool of political overreach. Now, the union government is attempting to take control of state universities through the new UGC draft guidelines. This draft proposes empowering governors to appoint the search committee for selecting the vice chancellors, reducing the state government's power and reducing the state government to be a mere spectator in the process. They plan to appoint non-academic individuals to these key positions. These efforts are nothing but an attempt to infiltrate the state system universities and saffronize them. In response, our Honorable Chief Minister has passed a resolution against the UGC draft guidelines in the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly. Following a letter from our Honorable Chief Minister to all the Chief Ministers of opposition-ruled states, the Kerala Legislative Assembly has also passed a similar resolution. I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sir Pinarayi Vijayan, for his support. Also, the Karnataka government has conducted an all-party summit yesterday against the UGC draft guidelines. More particularly, our DMK Students Wing is holding a large protest in the capital, New Delhi, today. Leaders and MPs from all the Indian alliance are participating in this protest to show that we strongly oppose the UGC's unfair decision. And again, one nation, one election plan of the union will be an assault on federalism. Constitutionally, the proposal is unsustainable. If a state government falls due to shifting alliances or loss of confidence, must it wait for alignment with a national cycle? This undermines Article 174 and violates the basic structure of Constitution affirming federalism. The union government's move to carry out the delimitation of the Lok Sabha constituencies based on the latest population census will have a significant impact on southern states like Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Is this a reward for states that have effectively implemented population control measures? If the new delimitation of constitutions is implemented, Tamil Nadu and Kerala would lose their current representation in the parliament. This seems to be a clear agenda to reduce the voice of our southern states. We cannot and we will not accept a system where the governor's office is weaponized to undermine the elected governments. We cannot and we will not accept a system where education, the very tool of empowerment, is taken out of the hands of the people and centralized in Delhi. We must stand united against any attempt to dilute our rights, our autonomy, and our identity. We must ensure the voices of the states are heard. To the rest of India, I say this: federalism is not a Tamil Nadu or a Kerala issue. It is an Indian issue. If we allow the rights of one state to be trampled upon today, tomorrow it could be your state. I remind you that Article 1 of our Indian Constitution begins with the words, India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. India must always remain a union of states as envisioned by the framers of our Constitution. Our demand for more powers to the states is not aimed at weakening the union government. On the contrary, stronger states will ultimately create a stronger union government, while weaker states will only lead to a weaker nation. Despite the oppression of fascist forces, the DMK will continue to raise its voice for state rights against Hindi imposition, no matter what. We will carry forward the mantle handed to us by Thandai Periyar, Peraringar Anna, and Muttamalingi Dr. Kalaignar under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Mathrubhumi Udhayanidhi Stalin. We are prepared to make any sacrifice for this cause. This is a century-long struggle for state rights, and we will not let it down. Vazhga Tamil, Vazhga Tamil Nadu, Vazhga Indiavin Kootachi. Long live Tamil, long live Tamil Nadu, and long live India's federalism. Nandri, Vanakkam, thank you.